Testing, testing. It works. Go ahead and call the meeting to order. This is for the Monday, October 14th, 2019 BOCC meeting. And at this time, we do have a quorum. Two commissioners are present. Commissioner Jackson is still recovering from hip surgery, which we had him on the phone this morning. So we anticipate him being back next week. At this time, we'd like to do the flag salute. Mr. Peter Lamont, would you like to help us out with that?
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
There is no public comment at this time. Okay.
All right. I move that we approve one proclamation under a presentation section. And the proclamation recognizes October 2019 as Disability Employment Awareness Month.
Second.
Sarah?
And
Good morning, Commissioners.
Good
Thank you
morning,
for the
Sarah.
opportunity to speak this morning. My name is Sarah Sons, and I'm the Developmental Disabilities Program Coordinator for Lewis County Public Health and Social Services. Before reading the proclamation for Disability Employment Awareness Month, I wanted to take a moment to explain why this proclamation is so important to Lewis County. Lewis County knows that employment is linked to better health outcomes. It creates opportunities for personal growth and community connections. We also know that more people working is good for our local economy and lessens the strain on limited state and federal resources. Lewis County partners with several local and state agencies that provide employment support to individuals who experience disabilities. With roughly 7,200 working age adults in Lewis County, we know the value of these services and the importance of inclusion, not only in employment, but in all areas of community life. In honor of Disability Employment Awareness, I would like to recognize the people in our community who experience disabilities, who are employed or who are seeking employment, who work past challenges and toward success. The employers who look past labels of disability and see people who have gifts and skills to contribute to the workforce. And lastly, our many service providers and community partners who work alongside both employers and employees to share knowledge and build bridges of opportunity. Now, I would like to introduce Morgan Hunter, a Lewis County Autism Coalition board member who will be reading the proclamation.
Hello. Yeah,
Good
my name is
morning.
Morgan Hunter. I'm a board member of the Lewis County Autism Coalition. Okay, so whereas in 1988, Congress declared the month of October as National Disability Employment Awareness Month to recognize the contributions made by individuals with disabilities, and whereas Lewis County is committed to breaking down barriers and providing resources and training for residents who live with a disability so they can access employment and achieve success in the workplace, and whereas the importance of inclusion and diversity in our workforce creates opportunities for growth and improvement and help towards building a stronger economy for our country, and whereas our residents with disabilities deserve the right to live independently, enjoy self-determination, and be treated equally in the workplace. Now, therefore, be it resolved that the Lewis County Board of County Commissioners do hereby proclaim the month of October 2019 as Disability Employment Awareness Month. Yes, I myself have a couple of disabilities. Physical disability in the form of hypotonia and low muscle tone, and a more mental disability in the form of Asperger's. This has made my school and history pretty interesting. I mostly, until high school, I attended a mostly private school, Evergreen School here in Centralia. I went to the Centralia High School, After that, I went to Centralia College, followed by Evergreen State College. And I didn't know about my autism until after I graduated from Evergreen. So it kind of explained why a lot of my social interactions were kind of awkward during that time. I'm currently job seeking. I've been job seeking ever since I graduated in around 2016, so about 4 years now, around nearly 4 years now. My employment passions, I do want to help work for the community, maybe a job in political office, maybe. Um, Advocacy for progressive issues, things like that. Um, and I really appreciate your taking this time to hear me out. Thank you.
Thank you, Morgan.
Yes. I wonder if we could call on a few people out there who I know do a lot of work with people with disabilities. And Michael and Paula, would you like to talk about some of the things that you do? I know I'm putting you on the spot.
Thank you so much. We have a few members of our People First group here, and what we consider as equality is blindness. We need to look with our hearts and not our eyes, and if we do that, then we're all equal. And I'm so proud of the ones that are employed, and it's not easy, especially today. It's awesome to see the agencies working toward a common goal. And also our impact directly affects them. We aren't in it for us. We're in it for them. So that's what I'm going to end at. People
Michael, would
first
you
of-
ask
Go
all the
ahead.
People First members to stand up?
Yeah. go ahead.
Yes. Thank you. We bought pies. Many of us have bought pies from you folks.
Could you guys stand up again? I think you're going to be in a photo op here,
Oh,
so
okay.
that would be
Thank-
great.
Oh, we could do that.
Thank you.
So our clerk of the board has a good idea. After all done, we could have the proclamation, have everybody involved in this proclamation stand in the front. We could
Why
have
don't
a
we do
photo
that?
op.
That would be
Good
great.
idea. So I know there's some other people out there that who work for like the state in disability issues. So would you come forward? Jerry?
Come on, don't be shy.
Yes, yes, yeah, right. The people, the
So what am
people.
I doing?
What do you do? What's your name? Where do you live? And what do you do?
Jerry Mullen, I work for DSHS, Disabilities, Developmental Disabilities Administration, and I live here in Lewis County, and I've worked for DDA now for 11 and a half years. I'm passionate about working with people
Very good.
who need a little extra, bursting through barriers is basically the approach that I take to
Yes.
help achieve some goals. And I acknowledge readily that I work for a bureaucracy, and I view my role as to help families break through the barriers of bureaucracy and find ways to get things done, get from point A to point B.
Yes, we appreciate your work.
Thank you, Jerry.
And your former coworker, Paulette Cotter, who worked many, many years too.
Yes.
It's like I think somebody said out there, it's not the agencies, it's the people that work in those agencies that make the difference. And I just want to say one other thing. Last week at Centralia College, there was the ribbon cutting for the new work source area, and they have Veterans Affairs there, they have vocational rehab there, and any kind of job seeking is right there in that building, and that one stop, I think, is really important for us in Lewis County. Many of you know I used to be a vocational rehabilitation counselor right here, And when I was across from Yardbirds, I'd have to send people to the college or send people to employment security and the buses and all that. It's very confusing at times. So nice, it's nice to have this one-stop center that's put together. Should we do the picture?
Well, let's go ahead and officially declare the proclamation, and then we will have another picture.
Okay.
So a motion has been made and seconded to a proclamation recognizing October 2019 as Disability Employment Awareness Month. Any more discussion? All in favor? Aye, opposed, passed. Okay, thank you. Now we'll go ahead and,
Come on up.
do we need to, do we have a proclamation? Okay. Yeah. Okay, we get it. We'll
The
get it.
tall in the back.
We'll get it. Stamp.
Good job, Morgan. Do you want to come get a picture with all of us?
Do we want to sign, do we?
Sign it and give it to him? Yes, tall in the back, shorter in the front, and we'll be in there to join you. We're gonna sign the proclamation.
So I would say that,
You can't give it to him, Ed. We just have a picture of it. We'll give him another.
Okay, she's gonna. See you guys later. Good to see you. Like that. Thank you. Good to see you. Yes, right. They would look nice in that, yeah.
What's that?
All righty.
I steal your pen, Ed.
They look the same. It's okay. Thank
We'll go
you.
ahead- We'll go ahead and wait for,
Yes.
want to wait a minute here, Ed.
Yes, thank you.
Okay.
All right. I move that we approve the consent agenda, including approval of minutes of October 7th, 2019, as well as Resolution 19-291, approval of warrants, claims against various departments.
Second.
Good morning, Commissioner. Suzette Smith, Chief Accountant, here to present to you Resolution number 19-291. And this was in the new packet writer, so it is a little bit different format. So last week, we had 183 regular warrants and direct deposits. The warrants were numbered 819988 through 820168. And the direct disbursements, not deposits, direct disbursements were numbered 1358 and 1359 for a total of $1,164,254.84. In addition, we had payroll on October 10th. We issued 609 combined warrants and automatic deposits. The warrants were numbered 795-714 through 795-718, and the automatic deposits were numbered 3142 through 3745, for a total of $1,605,111.99. The skip and sequence for warrants issued on behalf of the special purpose districts were numbered 819953 through 819987. Any questions? Thank you.
Thank you, Suzette. So a motion is made and second to approve two consent items. That would be the approval of the minutes for October 7th, 2019, and then the approval of warrants, claims against various departments, excuse me. Any more discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Passed. Thank you.
I move that we approve the deliberation items, starting with Resolution 19-292 through 296.
Second.
Morning, Commissioners. Josh Metcalf, Lewis County Public Works Director, here to speak to Resolution 19-292. This is amending the end date of Resolution 11-439, committing fund balance for solid waste capital improvements into a capital improvement account within Solid Waste Fund 401. This has, the only change to the resolution is to revise the end date from 2020 as shown in Resolution 11-439 to 2024, which is the end of our repayment period. Any questions?
Thank you.
Thank you, Josh.
Good morning, Commissioners. Becky Butler speaking to Resolution 19-293. This is approving an amendment to the agreement between Lewis County and the City of Tacoma. The agreement between Lewis County and Tacoma Power established mitigation payments to be made by the City of Tacoma to the county related to the Tacoma Power's Cowlitz River Hydroelectric Project. The Portland-Salem CPIU, which was used for determining
CPIU? What is that?
Consumer Price Index,
Thank you.
was, sorry, now you got me,
I'm sorry.
went away as of January 2018. Tacoma has proposed the West Size Class A CPIU as a replacement Consumer Price Index for determining the escalation rate in payments identified in the agreement. Tacoma will use this new CPI to reconcile back to January 2018 and use for all future payments.
So Becky, one question. One of the indicators there is Tacoma Power has always agreed to pay an increase of 2% every year. And then the above and beyond is that the consumer pricing index.
The minimum,
affects
yes,
the minimum.
is a
Okay.
2%, and then
Okay.
it's based on the CPI.
This would be on top of that.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
Okay. Thank you.
Good morning, Commissioners. Delane Coleman from HR, speaking to Resolution 19-294. This resolution is approving a state mandated salary adjustment for the prosecutor. The state has increased its portion of the salary for the prosecutor in accordance with RCW 36-17.024. This resolution approves the authorization of the monthly increase provided by the state with an effective date of July 1st. Any questions?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Now, the next one is the appointment of 10 individuals in the Lewis County Citizens Commission on the salaries for elected officials, known as the Salary Commission. Do we have?
I think we have several members of that.
Yes, we do.
Would you like to come up and introduce yourselves? Martha,
Martha.
Eric, and Bob?
Hi,
Thank you.
Martha.
Hi, I'm Martha Hunt, owner and broker manager at Adolphson Real Estate. I I don't really have any comments. It's a privilege to serve on this commission, though, and I thank you for the opportunity.
Thank
You're
you,
representing
Martha.
business, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
You've been very involved. Thank you, Martha.
Thank you for helping.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good
My name is
morning.
Eric Carlson, and I'm going to represent the legal profession. I took a career pit stop recently and just finished up at Vermont Law School.
Oh,
Thank you very much.
thank you. Bob.
Mr. Berg, sir.
Morning, sir.
Good
My name's
morning.
Bob Berg, and I live in Centralia, Washington. I am retired and happy to serve.
Thank you.
Thank you, Bob. Okay.
The next one, would you like me to speak to that one?
Yes, go ahead.
So Resolution 19-296 is an MOU between Lewis County and Lewis County Public Works to accept funding for distressed counties for the North Lewis County Industrial Access Project. And this is one of the ways we can get funding as we look forward to helping relieve some of the congestion and future congestion in North Centralia area.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Okay, a motion is made and second to approve resolutions, deliberation items, resolution 19-292 through 19-296. Any other discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Passed. Thank you very much. Announcements.
Announcements. I attended the Timberland Regional Library budget meeting in Olympia last week. And looking at the budget, there are no plans to close any libraries. So we're very pleased to see that.
And I do appreciate, I know that there's been many people that have attended those meetings. So it's very, very important to continue the vigil on those to make sure there's lots of transparency where we can see what's going on with the tax dollars that are being paid by Lewis County residents.
And they have posted the budget online, so if anyone is interested, they can go do so.
Okay.
And I've had several comments this morning about my hair. And just want to remind people that this is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And my mother had breast cancer, and I thought this month that I would say we need to be taking care of ourselves. So women and men should be consulting with their doctor, talk about mammographies. It can be caught early if you're in there getting your exams. So just a reminder.
Okay, we have, let's see, what do we have? Thursday or Wednesday night, we have the Farm Bureau annual dinner, correct? At the Vets Museum. And then we have
And we
on
have
Saturday night,
Representative Jim Walsh
Jim
speaking.
Walsh will be speaking.
And are their tickets still available, I think? Still available.
And then Saturday night, I know there's other things going on, but we have the evening night of magic to, and this is one of the fundraisers for the senior centers. So maybe you can speak to that there, Commissioner.
Thank you, Ron Averill, Centralia. We had an interesting event on Saturday,
Yes, we did.
and Edna has chosen not to talk about it, so
I have
I will
not.
fib on her. But at the Ola Senior Center, we had a murder mystery there. There must have been 30 of us in the cast, almost everybody in the room. It was full, a very successful event. I played the part of Peter Prez. I was the president of the student body and a candidate to be king of the prom.
And I was Dr. Talk. I was
Yes.
a school counselor, and I lived up to that reputation.
And I got accused of being the murderer about halfway into the.
And you didn't do it.
I didn't do it.
No.
One of the tasks. But this is, again, a big month for us because One of our bigger fundraising events is our Night of Magic that we're having on Saturday. It's at 6 o'clock. It will be at the Twin Cities Senior Center. Tickets are $45, and you can still get those tickets. I
Can you
remember
buy a
that-
table too?
Yes, you can buy a table, or you can be a sponsor. And a sponsor's a few, $500 there. But at any rate, if someone wants to get a ticket, the number is 360-748-0061, extension 5 for Glenda Forga, and you can still get a ticket there for that event. Again, I also being a member of the Farm Bureau, the Farm Bureau's annual meeting is up at the Veterans Museum. The tickets for that are really expensive. They're $15.
You got to raise your price on
It
those.
is an outrageous price, but we are fortunate enough to have funding that we can pay part of that price for that. It is a good speaker, and this is our required annual event where we elect members of our board and our officers for the next year as we go on. And we will be meeting with you this afternoon, the Lewis County Seniors, for our quarterly update on our budget. So we'll see you then.
Thank you.
I just-
Any other announcements?
I just wanted just to pause for a second. There were several folks who have passed away from Lewis County recently that I know Dean Dolan, his service was last Saturday, and Teresa Williams, wife of Dr. Williams in Centroia, a 51-year-old person died of cancer. Bud Poins, World War II veteran, and just this weekend, Keith Blackwell. Just seemed like there's a number of folks who've really given a lot to Lewis County that have passed on, and I just appreciate all the work they did in our community.
Press conference. Anything from the press? Okay.
Just a reminder that this Thursday, we continue with our budget meetings so that you can come. We have a budget committee here, but it's a public meeting, so if you want to come in and sit with us and sit with some of the folks who are asking for money or wanting to keep the money the same, but they have some other projects, et cetera, come in, and I think it starts at 9 o'clock, 9 to 5 this Thursday. Any other?
Okay.
Seeing no other items on our agenda, I move that we adjourn.
Second. Motion is made and second to adjourn. All in favor?
Aye.
We're adjourned. Thank you very
Thank you.
much for attending.